Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Taylor Sheridan's Lawmen, Bass Reeves. And this mini-series focuses on legendary lawman Bass Reeves, who was once a slave turned one of the greatest frontier heroes and first black deputy U.S. Marshal west of the Mississippi River. And this particular series from Sheridan stars David Oyelowo as Bass Reeves, and you get an interesting mix of the beginning where he escapes slavery. He's dealing with trying to process his new existence and finding a new home and putting in roots, to him starting his family, to him becoming a deputy marshal, and then the missions that he winds up going on that challenge him both from a lawman perspective, from a black man's perspective, both racially and politically and everything in between. A lot of danger along the way. I think David Oyelowo brings a toughness and a resolve to this character who is such a famous figure and such a legendary figure that there's a rawness to the performance and there's a authenticity, and he feels like a real person. And I feel like the series does strip away some of the mythos around Bass Reeves, but never undercutting his abilities and his accomplishments, and still making it very clear that this was a very accomplished and important figure in the Old West. I feel like, along with David Oyelowo, you have some solid performances from like his family, especially his wife, and you have those domestic kinds of drama and tensions along the way as well, which I think are rock solid pieces to the story. And then you have his dynamic with Forrest Goodluck's Billy Crow, who's like his partner in crime, and they develop a good relationship over the course of this series. But then you have the likes of Barry Pepper, who is this Civil War soldier turned outlaw turned marshal. You have Dennis Quaid as Marshal Lynn. You even have Donald Sutherland as Judge Parker, who even gets mentioned in, True Grit and stuff like that. And these performances are so great. Barry Pepper's a really underappreciated character actor from Saving Private Ryan and from True Grit, from the Coen Brothers' True Grit. Dennis Quaid, I think, really works as this grumpy and insensitive and out of touch Marshal, and Donald Sutherland really brings the gravitas as this judge. And I feel like each of these episodes brings something interesting and dynamic. The series does at times dig a little bit deeper into the racial aspects of it, how other black people perceive Bass Reeves and his work for the law. And all of those elements, I think, really work. The period setting, the music, the costuming, the action, that all really sells itself well in this series. And in general, if you really are looking for like this good old-fashioned, old law, Western kind of feel, this definitely checks all those boxes, and then a little bit extra. And overall, I think this is a really good mini-series that's certainly worth your time on Paramount+. But those are my thoughts on Lawmen, Bass Reeves. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some TV. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.